Hey everybody, and welcome to the official second half of Module 1. This is Lesson 9 out of 16. In order to be successful with today's video lesson, you will need the following items. First, please make sure that you are sitting with your team. With your laptop, you should have your headphones. We're also going to be working in our math notebook today. You need your Lesson 7 template. So make sure that you either have one that I have passed out to you or you are using the one from Lesson 7 in your Eureka Learn book. So you need your Lesson 7 template. It's a place value chart. And you also will need your math notebook to show your work. All right, let's get started. Our learning target for today is I can add decimals using place value strategies and show my work with the standard algorithm. So today we're going to be adding decimals. In the first half of the module, we were rounding and we were comparing decimals. Now we're going to be adding. Later we'll be subtracting, multiplying, and dividing as well. So today we're just going to focus on adding, and we're going to use a place value chart and the standard algorithm to help us out. So here is problem 1. 2 ones and 3 thousandths plus 6 ones and 1 thousandth. Please follow along in your place value chart so that you can write what I am writing. So I want to add these numbers up. So my first step is going to be to put them in my place value chart. So I have 2 ones. I have 2 ones and 3 thousandths. And I'm going to add that with 6 ones. So I'm going to move down 1, and I'm going to put 6 ones here. And 1 thousandth. And I can just draw a line, and I can add them up. Let's start with our thousandths. I have 3 and 1. So together, when I add them, I have 4. I have 0 hundredths, I have 0 tenths, and let's add our ones up. 2 and 6 makes 8, so I have 8 ones. And my decimal point goes here. So if I did that correctly, then my number should add up to 8 ones, 0 tenths, 0 hundredths, and 4 thousandths. Let's double check that with the standard algorithm. So in your notebook, please make sure that you are writing this down. 2 ones and 3 thousandths looks like this. 0 tenths, 0 hundredths, and 3 thousandths plus 6 ones, 0 tenths, 0 hundredths, and 1 thousandth. Now when I'm adding, I always want to make sure that my decimal points are lined up so that I'm adding the same place values. 1 plus 3 is 4, 0, 0, decimal point, and 8. In both problems, I know that I'm successful because my answer is 8 and 4 thousandths. Let's try one that's a little bit more challenging and move on to question 2. Okay, this question says 1 and 8 tenths plus 13 tenths. Now when I'm setting this problem up, I have a couple of decisions that I have to make. Number 1, these are in 2 different forms, so I need to figure out how to place that on the place value chart. So I know how to do 1 and 8 tenths. That's pretty easy. I'll put 1 here, and I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I'm adding it with 13 tenths. So here's where I need to make a decision. I know that I can just put 13 tenths here. But I also know that 13 tenths, since I have more than 10, I can bundle 10 of them and move them over and make one whole. So I'm going to say that 13 tenths is actually equal to 1 whole and 3 tenths. Before we add these up, let's actually set up our standard algorithm. I know that 1 and 8 tenths. And when I add them, 13 tenths, like we practiced in our daily review and our fluency, is actually 1 whole and 3 tenths. Now we can start to add them up. I know that 8 plus 3 is 11. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. If you can, try to bundle them in rows of 5 because it makes it easier to bundle them into tens. And then I have 2 ones. So my answer is 2 ones and 11 tenths. But I notice that I have a problem. I have more than 10 in this place value. So what I have to do is I need to bundle 10 of them and move them over into 1. So I will take these 10 and these 10 come here and become 1. And I no longer need those. So instead, I actually have 3 ones and 1/10. So I think that this is going to be my answer. Let's add these up. 8 plus 3 is 11. And this is exactly what we learned with adding numbers that are not decimals. 11, I end up bundling 10 of them into 1 of the next place value. And I add these up and I get 3 and 1/10. Let's try one that's even a little bit more challenging. 148 thousandths plus 7 ones and 13 thousandths. Okay, so now I really need to think about how I'm unbundling these things because 148 thousandths, I cannot fit 148 thousandths in here. So if I write this number down, I know that it's going to be 0 wholes and 148 thousandths like that. So I'm going to break this down. I know that 148 thousandths still has 8 thousandths, but how many hundredths does it have? It has 4 hundredths. And it has how many tenths? It has 1/10. So this is my representation of 148 thousandths. Now I'm adding 7 ones and 13 thousandths. And I know that 7 ones and 13 thousandths looks like that. So 7 ones. And instead of putting 13 thousandths here, I know that I can break that down to 1/100th and 3 thousandths instead. Now let's add them up. 8 plus 3 is 11. 4 plus 1 is 5. 1 plus 0 is 1. And 0 plus 7 is 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, so right now I have 7 ones, 1/10, 5 hundredths, and 11 thousandths. Now that's a problem because I can't fit 2 digits in this one place value, so I need to bundle 10 of them and move them over. How many thousandths am I going to bundle? I'm going to bundle 10 of them and move them over. And now I have 6 hundredths. I don't need to bundle anything here. I don't need to bundle anything here. And I don't need to bundle anything here. So my answer is going to be 7 ones, 1/10, 6 hundredths, and 1/1000th. Let's check our work with the standard algorithm. 8 plus 3 is 11. Carry the 1. 4, 5, 6. 1, 7. So our answer should be 7 and 161 thousandths. Here is a larger problem. Please solve this with your team using your place value chart and your notebook to show your work. Okay, if you had set this up properly, you should see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 0 tenths, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Let's set up our standard algorithm before we move on. 7 and 48 thousandths plus 5 and 196 thousandths. Okay, 8 plus 6, we get 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's move on. 4 plus 9 is going to be 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1/10. And 7 plus 5 is 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, looking at this in my place value chart, I have a couple of problems. I see 3 different place values where I need to bundle. So let's get started. Here, we said that I had 14, so I'm going to bundle. And actually, let me change color for our bundling. Let's go with red. I'm going to bundle 10 of them. And I'm going to add 1 here. So now I have 4 left. Then here, I had 13 before. Now I have 14. So I'm going to bundle 10 of these, move these 10 over. Now I have 2 here, and I have 4 here. So 4, and I have 4 left. I have 2 here. I have 12 ones, so I need to bundle 10 of them and turn them into a 10. Now I have 2, and I have 1 10. Let's check our work with our standard algorithm. Okay, 8 plus 6 is 14. 9 plus 4 is 13. Plus 1 is 14. I need to carry another one. 0 plus 1 is 2. And then 7 plus 5 is 12. My answer matches 12 and 244 thousandths. You're going to work on the exit ticket by yourself. So go ahead and put your name at the top. Remember that if you're looking at this and you feel like you need extra support, please mark a star at the top and I will make sure to see you first. Please answer 1A and B, as well as using the standard algorithm for 2A and B. Good luck. See you guys next time.